Okay, check. I think the stream is up and running. Don't know if the volume. Hey, Index. Um, can you hear me clear? Is it easy to hear me, or does my volume need to go up more? Maybe a little bit up. Okay. Okay, perfect. How's that? That better? It's fine. Okay, perfect. Thank you. Thanks for checking that for me. I swear my volume always gets moved around whenever I'm doing stuff. So, yeah, today we're just kind of working on some skilling stuff and some questing stuff. I think starting out, we're gonna want to do probably the. Whoa, what's going on? Why? That's the second time disconnect. Guessing that's server side. Definitely not my side. I think we'll start out with doing the family crest, I believe it's called. 'Cause I got some. Hey Zeke, how's it going, man? Welcome to the stream. My two biggest supporters are here, Index and Zeke. They're always in my stream. Very thankful that they're always here. Gives me the confidence to keep streaming, honestly. Mossies have been nice to you. Okay, tell me more. What'd you get? Nature Talisman and 30k money. Nice, dude. That's a nice little payout there. Index is chilling. Took a long walk and went to sauna. Oh, dude, I love saunas. I don't know if you know, but I have Finnish background myself. Um, so yeah, I love saunas. I don't have one because I live in the city, but I would someday when I move out to the country, I would definitely like to build my own probably sauna. But my parents have one, so and they live out in the country, so every so often I'll go out there and go sauna out there. And 3 levels to attack and 1 prayer and HP. Nice. Zeke says sauna is a must-have. Couldn't live without it. Yes, they are. They are. How do they always say it? The doctors, the cheap man's medicine doctor, or something like that. I can't remember what the term is. It used to always say back in the day, a sauna's a Finlander's doctor, something like that. Anyways, but yeah, it's definitely a nice thing. Is the sauna. Oh, North Varrock's on. Wonder if he needs help with that quest. Got a medium clue. Nice. Very nice. Yeah, it's weird, Index. I haven't seen a single clue yet. Like all the things I've killed, um, especially the blue dragons. I've killed like 300 of those. Son is a poor man's drugstore. Yeah. Yep. But I've killed like 300 of those blue dragons. Countless moss giants. Although I don't think moss giants even have clues on their drop table. I've killed a lot of men actually recently, so I've gotten my range up actually like 7 levels now since the last time I streamed. Um, but I did 7 levels at men, which is probably a few hundred men. Didn't get a single easy from them. My mic cut up. Let me double check my mic settings. Um, let's see. Trying to remember how to do this correctly. I think it's the other one. Let's see, sound. I think it's manage input. No, not that one. Manage sound devices. No. Advanced. No. Okay, guys, I am struggling here. Device properties. I think it's this one. How's that? Is that is that better? Sounds all right. You hear me good? Okay, perfect. Um, North Varrock. Yep. Also live right now. Okay. Yeah, I didn't know. I don't know if you knew Index or not, but you can actually still help people even after you complete the heroes quest. So, North Varrock. Oh, there he is. He was getting ready to do heroes. So whenever he's ready, we can help him out too today. We need to pull up a quest guide though, don't we? For where is it now? Okay, um is it out for just Index or is it going out for anybody else? My mic, anyways. I'll just keep rambling here. Fine for you. Okay, fine for you. Yeah, I wonder if it's on your end, Index, because it's showing that I have excellent connection as well on the YouTube side too. But regardless, I'm not gonna worry too much about it because it seems like everybody is hearing it fine. Uh, which one of these is the right one? This tab. Okay, family crest. Alright, we need 40 mining, 40 smithing, 40 crafting, and 56 mage with a wizard's mind bomb, so we're good there. 2 cut rubies. All the runes needed to cast blast spells. A cure poison potion. Pickaxe, good armor and weapon, and some food. Okay, well, I think we have all the requirements for that. It does sound like you're far away sometimes. Okay. Um, Tell me if that helped at all. Did that help at all? Or did that make it worse? Sounds better? Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I was trying to monkey around with these profiles, these Logitech profiles for the mic, and I don't know. I don't know which one's the right ones to use, but yeah, and I also don't know how long of a stream I'm gonna do today, just because of oh, your YouTube was muting me. Oh, okay. Well, that's understandable. Um, but yeah, I don't know how I'll stream today, just because just had surgery yesterday on my ankle, and to stream. I mean, I could probably try to put my foot up over here and stream at the same time. Um, you know what? Let's give you a little. So that's what I got going on right now. Ugh, big old fat, kind of wrapped up leg for now. But so yeah, I don't know how long of a stream will do. Just because if pain starts getting up there, then I'll probably have to. Oh yeah, no, I'm not too worried about taking the camera off to rest the foot. It's just if it starts getting a little painful, then I'll probably just. Oh yeah, I see what you're saying. Like, yeah, I could just mute myself or whatever and take the cam off. Yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, I got the little lurch. Everything's opposite right there. That's the knee scooter that I got for being able to make my way around the house. So okay, let's get back to actually doing something. Okay, so it said we're gonna need. Well, we probably don't need to worry about that part yet. We'll just go start the quest. Do it the old way, like we used to, right? Instead of how it turned into, you had everything in your inventory and then you go do the quest. Okay. Also, has anybody else seen like the or wait, I mean I should check the essence prices today. I haven't looked at them today. But oh okay, they've come back down. Oh no, they're not back down yet. But the rune prices have just skyrocketed, which is kind of crazy. Oh, are nature rune prices high now too? I know Essence took off, but I guess I didn't look at nature runes. No bots. Yeah. No, I honestly think it's just a shortage of so before members, right? Essence was like one of the best ways to advance your account. Um, as in like the money making side of the game. You know, simply just mine the essence and sell it, and or mine the essence and get your rune crafting level up to where you could profit off the essence as well. But since the member side opened, like everybody has like all these quests that they want to go do, other skills that they want to train, and I think that's just what ends up happening is people just leave the essence mine. So sellers are all 290 plus for natures. I ran like I don't know, like probably 500 of them last night with what's his name now? The top runecraft guy, Akame, right here. This guy ran like 500 with him last night. He was doing S plus natures, which is pretty crazy. Okay, so it sounds like I gotta go to do specific order is what it looks like, huh? For the family crest. Yeah, it went from 50 people mining essence to 5 probably, thanks to members. Yeah, yeah, just drastically cut off. Like there used to be like a chain of people running back and forth, and now you see this is World Two. There's a couple people, but it's not like it was even a week ago. But and then you get people that are trying to buy essence for 10 GP less than what the ask is right now. But hey, all the power to them if they can land a deal, right? Yeah, getting a glory will be. Yep. Mage Guild also better. Yeah. Yeah, no, that's actually part of the reasons why I was doing some nature running last night. Actually, was is I would like to get my mage up high enough to where I have access to the mage guild, because then it's just like every time you're going near the area, you can pass through and get runes at half of nothing versus paying full price for them. I've done that every so often, where I've done that with the mage bank and the wildy. Actually, now I'll go out there and I'll buy them. Maybe like off peak hours, like early morning or late at night. So, but the Mage Guild, I believe, has a higher quantity in stock, and I think they're even slightly lower prices than the Wildy. And they definitely have a higher quantity, I believe, on the like mines and like airs and stuff like that. So you can buy a lot more before the price decreases a bunch, or increases a bunch, I should say. Um, let's just make sure you got plenty of these runes. I don't know where all I'm gonna need to go, but I'd rather have more than enough rather than not enough. And actually, we're gonna go charge our glory while it's on the top of my mind, because every time I go to use it right now, it doesn't have any charges left right now. So it's like you click on it and you're like, oh, there's nothing there. Oh, and by the way, anybody that doesn't know how the glories work in 2004, there is no option to teleport on them. You actually have to take it off, and it has to be in your inventory, and then you have to right click, um, and then select rub, and then it'll give you the options to teleport. Yeah, I should just buy another one. But I was kind of hoping that I'd wait till the prices come down. Oh, by the way, if you guys are gonna be killing druids for herbs, these are not a bad shout. I believe they have access to the gem drop table, which is how you get the nature talisman, I believe. But yeah. Yeah, I've been killing these blue dragons down here. That's what I've been using my mind runes on. Right now there's not a ton of people that have the quest done, but I've probably killed like over 300 of these now. The blue dehides are they're not going for a ton, but it just all depends on the market. But it's a decent training spot, but there's only obviously like what, like 12 membership worlds, so oh, they don't have the gem drop table. Okay, so then they wouldn't be that good of an option. Yeah, but they do have the altar, so you could pray 24/7. Yeah. Although I don't think I mean, it only takes a couple pieces of food to get a full inventory, anyways. So okay, we are headed to Camelot and down to Caleb. Yeah, I can already tell having my You can use strength and attack prey, I guess. Oh yeah, true. Yeah, that would make it go a lot faster. Oh, look at that guy. That's a pure account for sure. I had actually initially thought about making this a pure account, and I can still get to that point. I can make it into a Zerker pure. Oh, he's out there. But yeah. Basically, I think after Legends, I think I'll be close to 45 here, and then once the Fremennik Isles opens up, I might be slightly over 45. I think with the first Fremennik the trials. So I'd have to not do the Isles quest, but we'll see. We'll see what it's like when I get to that point. But oh, I should turn on the music. I also should re-go through that. Go to manual. Go to our. Yeah, it's not coming anytime soon. Yeah, so yeah, I don't know. Who knows? I probably might just work on defense at some point. Anyways, then I mean that could be a long ways off. It may. Who knows if the server will make it that long? We have no clue. But are you Caleb? So can I have your bit? Well, I'm the oldest son, so by the rules of chivalry, I am most entitled to be rightful bearer of the crest. Okay, cool beans. Perhaps it's time to put my pride aside. I'll tell you what, I'm struggling to complete this fish salad, so if you assist me in my search for ingredients, I require the following cooked fish. Oh man, a bass, of course. Does anybody have a bass by chance? Index? I totally forgot about that part. Let's see. He said a lobster, a shrimp, big net fish one. Oh, I should just grab some coins. Okay, yeah, I dropped all the fish I had to. Oh, I better go look at that quest guide and read which ones it was. Shrimp, salmon, tuna, salmon. I think I have a tuna actually in here. I must have ate it. Bass and a swordfish. Okay. And we need a big net. Big net. Oh, and we need shrimp. Might as well buy both those. Good chance we'll probably burn it. Let's see. We need the cage fishing spot. Yeah. Holy cows. A lot of people fishing. Oh, music's probably not on because I probably have the volume off. Hey, guys, it's Guam. That's an OSR's content creator from back in the day, if I remember right. Or at least I think I'm remembering right. But also, if you guys didn't know, um, Sears plays right here. Been chatting with him here and there. He's a pretty big content creator for OSRs. Yeah, no kidding, Zeke. Lobster prices falling because there's like a ton of people fishing, and this isn't even like prime hours yet either. This is like off peak. Another like 3 hours is when it like ramps up. One more level for sharks. Dang, dude. Congrats. All right, now we need to net. We need to get us a bass. Yeah, sharks are huge. It's like, I don't know, I feel like they're going for quite a bit right now. Or at one point, I guess, they were going for like 1K each. I don't know if they still are or not, but I need to put this foot up before it starts hurting. 700 GP each at the moment. Still, it's still good money. I guess it probably does take quite a while still to fish them. I don't know if it might have even been faster actually back in the day versus now. Okay, let's go cook these up. Hopefully we don't fail. Ooh, we nicely cooked the shrimps. Yeah, there's a casket there. I'm gonna open it here after I'm done cooking all these. Hopefully I get a tooth half key. I've yet to get any kind of half keys from them. Nice, and we cooked the bass. At least cooked one of them anyways. Oh yeah, cooking level is higher for sharks. It's 80, or it's 79. It's 76 fishing and is it 79 cooking or 80 cooking? I can't remember. Someone probably knows. Don't need the mackerels. Don't need the cods. All right. Williams is 80, I believe. Okay, yeah. Yep. Then, oh, we got some coins. Dang it. Wait, is that thing? Wow. I've been getting lots of random events, I feel like, lately. I actually died when I was trying to set up the stream because random event. So I could pan over a bit with my camera and maybe go back a notch or two. Okay. Oh, we didn't cook our swordfish. That's fine. Where did Caleb end up? Oh, now he's back in the building. What happened to the rest of it? Okay. Now I think I can go to either of the brothers now, I think. Oh, wow. Burnt both of them. Um, let's check and see what the quest guide says. Okay, go to the gem trader in Elkrid. Talk to the gem trader. Okay, let's just head there. Elkrid. Boy, this Elkrid teleport on this glory has come in handy like many times. Especially for like when you need to tan something. Gem trader. Search of a man named Alvin or Avin. Okay, let's go talk to him. I'm ranked 74 in cooking. Dang, that's crazy. Huh. Looking for Avin. Okay. Alright, we gotta go talk to Boot. Where's Boot at? Let's see. Talk to Boot who's in the Dwarven Mine. Okay, Falador. Pretty sure we don't need the fishing stuff either. We can drop that back off on the bank now. Interesting. I don't know if you guys see the chat box right now. 10 to 1 airs for S runners. PM me. The guy's name is LIT, lit. But then he says, I own rot. Interesting. Very interesting, because those were two clans that I believe initially fought against each other, if I remember right. We will need an anti-poison at some point, I believe. So might as well grab that. And we'll need the death runes. Need our mage setup. Okay, we already got a staff on us. Oh, we don't have a wizard's hat, that's right. Have to go buy one of those wizard's hats. Wait, I bet when I died, I bet I lost my boots of lightness. They got deleted. Let's put that in the bank for now. Okay. Wait, that guy was. That's weird. 10 to 1 airs for S runners, PM me, but then he's buying air runes for 16 each. Hey, Index. Small secret. This is my third pair of boots of lightness. So, um, this morning when I died, or just like I don't know what was it, half hour ago or whatever when I started the stream. While I was looking at the one screen to set up on the OBS side, I wasn't paying attention and hot switch back screens just as I died from a plant. And then I died from the Shiloh village. I couldn't get the. I was trying to figure out how to get bones for the door at the end, because it doesn't, in the guide that I was looking at, it doesn't tell you like how to do that part. So yeah, I was just that guy. I don't know him. Um, I always try to kind of clean up my friends list a little bit, just because it fills up so fast. I'm horrible at remembering to delete the people that I add from Marketplace, and I don't know how many of these people are added from Marketplace. But I also don't want to delete somebody who's an actual, in-game friend. But yeah, I was trying to get the bones for the door and couldn't figure out which, because I kept killing skeletons and none of them were dropping bones. So then I minimized the screen and pulled up a quest guide, and I was trying to read through it. And when I opened the screen back up, I took one more hit and I died. And I was like, "Oh man, that's a joke." And the Shallow Village was a big setback because I actually had to go back and recollect everything. He's this way. Where is Boot at? Oh no, he's this way, west. Oh, we actually need to kill 2 hellhounds. Okay. There's Boot. That's the weirdest looking boot I've ever seen. High quality gold. Just make sure I go through all these dialogues just in case. Wow. Scape was kind of troll back in the day. Hello, short person. Why are you called Boot? Okay, I think I went through all the dialogue. Should be fine. I need to get down to the ground level. Try to fail a jump. And one of the demons hit me for a 9 right before I failed the jump. Didn't have instant replay on, so couldn't clip it. But Zeke saw it live in Discord stream. Rip. That's it's a rough way to go out. What agility level were you when you did the underground pass? I've been hearing people doing it at 25, and I'm like, yeah, that sounds like just incredibly crazy. $40 and it wasn't too bad. Okay, I'll probably have to get that done at some point. Wait, did I not ever buy a rune full helm? I didn't, but we did buy a nice mace. Look at that guy, just absolutely stacked. I pondered buying a battle axe, but just couldn't drop to 200k on something that is less DPS than everything else. Okay, and then some food. We'll do like 5 of those and 5 of those. I don't know how hard these things can hit, but should be good there, I believe. Sick mace. Yep. Yeah, I really like the mace. It looks pretty cool. Now if only I can remember how to get down in this place. We need to figure out like which one of these music tracks is like the longest. That way I can play it and it'll last forever. Oh, maybe that guide will talk about what you gotta do here. Okay, go to the north wall and pull that lever up. Oh, we got some guys down here training. Pull this one up. Go to the south room. Pull that lever down. We have run. Oh yeah, we got tons of run. So one of these doors must be open. there one lever or two levers in here? One. Okay. Pull that up. Go north. Man, I'm already lost on these directions. Back to the north wall and pull the lever down. Go inside the north room and pull that lever up. Okay. Go outside of the room and pull the lever on the north wall up. Okay. Go back to the south room and pull that lever down. Really, game? Wonder if they're like updating it or something. It's happened like 3 times now already in this stream where it's lagged out. Okay, go back to the south room and pull that lever down. So which one of these? This one? And then the gate should be open. And then you just gotta mine the gold. Oh, we actually didn't even need to actually kill these things. We just gotta mine the gold. We need 2 of them. I'll go mine this one. Okay, and now we need to go to a furnace. Or we're gonna want to go back to Elkrid. Oh, need space. Elkrid. Some worlds lag out, some lot. Yeah. Sure seems like it anyways. Okay, so now we need 2 rubies, a ring mold, a necklace mold, and 2 gold bars. Um, rubies, 1, 2. A ring mold and a necklace mold. Okay. Should be good. Perfect gold ore. Coming right up. And then we need 1 of them into a ring. And 1 into a necklace. Jewelry fit for a king completed. Wait, do we need to enchant them things? Let's see. Oh, no. Nope, we don't need to. Okay. Good, good. I don't want to enchant them anyways. Yeah, the whole reason I'm doing this quest is I got a decent bit of gold ore in the bank right now. And it's just sitting there being wasted. So I'd like to use it, but I didn't want to use it until after I'd gotten the goldsmith gauntlets. I had thought about going the route of the um chaos gauntlets, but I don't think that they're gonna pay off in the long run. Okay, so now we gotta go to the wilderness. Yeah, goldsmith gauntlets are great. Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, so index actually, where I actually like to mine the gold, is I like to just double up on gold and coal, and I like to do it underneath the grand tree actually, because it's like one of the closest to a bank, so you can go down and although actually you could you could say that it's close to a bank if you let's see if you went to Brimhaven and then you took the cart to Shiloh Village, I guess. Wow, a lot of people advertising that they're buying essence. Okay, we don't want to take anything extra that we don't need because, well, I think we have to take two of these if I remember right. So I think he drinks one of them or something. But even then, I mean, if you're going for straight gold, that's probably the fastest um, gold mining method. Would be the Kramja mine, and then you take the cart to Shiloh Village. That would probably be the fastest gold mining. Um, but if that's not an option, or if you'd rather not do that, then you can do coal and gold and do that underneath the grand tree, and that's the closest mine to a bank, if I remember right. Yeah, yeah, it's good money. It's so, and especially so, like for instance, the Grand Tree mine has from they have clay, iron, silver, gold, a good bit of coal, a few addy rocks, and a few myth rocks. So like if you wanted to do like superheat adamant bars or myth bars, you could always do that underneath the Grand Tree. So it's actually a overlooked mine for the most part. Also, I'm not sure when construction came out, what year that came out, but if people did want to like try to invest in something, I think your best thing to invest in would be like soft clay at this point, because as soon as tablets become a thing, like the demand for tablets is gonna be through the roof, so the demand for soft clay is gonna be through the roof. But, okay, let's put that crest piece in there. Uh, Pause it. Most of those. Okay, we're gonna need plenty of air runes. Let's say like 150 of them or something. No, maybe more than that. Maybe 300 total. We have fire strike. We'll need earth, and we'll need water, or not strike, but whatever it is. 2006. Yeah, yeah, that sounds about right. So it's actually quite a ways off. So maybe that wouldn't be a good idea to grind that right now, I guess. But man, I just sometimes you just can't find a comfortable position for this ankle. Okay, we'll grab plenty of good food because we do not want to die from a PK here. Okay, so we got earth, water, fire, and air. That should be enough air runes. Okay. Oh, music shut off again. Chain of command. One thing I will say, these chairs, secret lab chairs, I'm not sponsored by them or anything, but they are they are quality chairs. If you guys are ever like debating on whether or not you spend the money and get a really nice gaming chair at some point in your life, the secret lab chairs are definitely worth it. They are nice chairs. I've had this one for like 5 years or something, but I actually just ordered a new one that's a little bit bigger in size. Um, Supposedly a little bit nicer or whatever, but people think how far limps will rise. Zeke, what are they at right now? Are they crazy expensive right now? Because I'd imagine that the only reason why limps are going up is because people are expecting or thinking that the Legends Quest will be coming out this weekend, and if that is the case, you'll need 40 Herblore to get there, and like that's a lot of Herblore levels, so like a lot of people are gonna want to have that quest done because it'll be like best in slot cape, I guess. So 350 to 450 last sold. Oh yeah, and when supers come out, yeah, or more people are in buying supers, yeah. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. Like in an economy like this, it's just, and I mean, it's kind of similar to the real world too, where the rich will always get richer for the most part, meaning the rich have the money to put the upfront investment into, like, for instance, gaining herblore levels. So right now, limprets are really cheap. Like in the first, 3 4 days of members being open, limprets were not super expensive. They were only like 250 to 300 or whatever. Now they're starting to kind of climb back up because more of the player base is starting to train herblore to do things like the Heroes Quest or eventually the Legends Quest. So in a way, they bought all their supplies while they were 50 to 100 GP cheaper. So do we use the anti-poison on them? I think. Where can I find Chronozone? Is he hard to defeat? Need to hit him once with each of the 4 elemental spells of death. How did you end up getting poisoned? Okay, I'll be on my way now. Okay. The glory is the perfect amulet for this quest chain, or this quest. Don't think we need the kite on. We definitely don't need that ring on. That way if we get killed, we're not wasting it. So I believe we can kill. I believe there's a safe spot that we can safe spot it from, but we do need, I would say, maybe 3 of these to be safe. Because we got to use one for, I guess, just one total if we get lucky and we don't splash. That's why I should have went and grabbed a magic hat. I gave mine away to a noob that was, he just started, you know. He was asking about mage gear and range gear and stuff, so I went and made him some range gear, and then went and made him some range gear in Elcrid, and then he asked about mage gear, so then I gave him my one of my extra robes that I had and a hat. So, and then I forgot to go buy a new one. So I'll probably just go buy a gnome hat because I think they have the same mage bonus if I remember right. What do you know? It's packed here. Who would have guessed? Ugh. Okay, poison spiders. And we've been poisoned. Is there not a safe spot on this one? There is, okay. Yeah, it's pretty packed, huh? So I think what we do is, so we'll set it to air spell, and then we'll manually use the other 3 right now. Well, that's not cool. I need this spider to, like, get off me. Probably don't have the runes to be able to kill that spider and him. What's the trick here? Run here. Nice. Got it. Okay. Now we can attack the chronozone. Alright, did damage with that. We could probably, oh, that's right, we don't have protect from melee yet. Oh, dang, this thing can hit a 17? Holy cows, guys. Someone should have warned me. We hit him with this, I believe. Okay, we hit him with the air. We did hit him with the fire on the very first hit. We just get earth. It is 0. Doesn't count. Okay, we got the water. Nope, nope. We need earth. We need earth. Do not. Come on. Okay, that should be all. There we go. Alright, get me out of here. Perfect. I can't believe that that guy hits a 17. That's crazy. I mean, I guess he's combat level 139. Wow, the price of S is definitely going up. This guy's buying it for 55 each. I bought some last night for 50 each, right there. It's crazy. I don't know how high it's going to go either. It could go even higher. I don't know how high it'll top out at, but I initially bought this so that might be enough to get me to 44 or close to 44, I think, if I do cosmics instead of airs like I have been doing, airs and mines. So yeah, 17 is crazy, but I guess that's the price you pay at that point. Or, I mean, not the price, but I don't know why it's like that. I guess I swear in OSRS the max hit that that thing can do is like an 11, but maybe I'm completely wrong. You truly are a hero in every sense, and perhaps your efforts can begin to patch the wounds that have torn this family apart. I know not how I can adequately reward you enough for your efforts, although I do have these mystical gauntlets, a family heirloom that through some power unknown to me have always returned to the head of the family. Whenever lost, or if the owner died, I will pledge these to you, and if you should lose them, return to me and they will be here. They can also be granted extra powers. Take them to one of my sons, they should be able to imbue them with a skill for you. Nice. Family crest completed. We'll go turn them into the goldsmithing gauntlets right away. Alcarid. Now I believe if you want, I believe you can. Wait, I think it costs money. If I remember right, I better grab money. But I believe you can just take them and die with them, and then re-enchant them into a different person. I think if you wanted to go that route, but thank you, thank you. It's free, I think. Okay, so maybe it's different in OSRS then. I think you have to pay for an OSRs because I think there's like a permanent fee you can pay of like 1 mil to like automatically switch them or whatever. You don't think you can re-enchant them? Well, that's okay. I still think the goldsmith gauntlets are going to be the best to go with. Sounds good to me. Improve them. Nice. Now the other thing to remember is that just because they're the goldsmithing gauntlets, they're still actually like the best in slot glove, I believe. Like, see, you get 6 strength when you wear these. Goes to 8 strength now. So like, yeah, I think is there other stats I think they give too? I think they give defensive stats too, or maybe offensive stats. Oh, both, yeah, defensive and offensive stats. Let's just see how much they give. Okay, so that's what they give. +2 stab slash crush, +8 stab slash crush, and then 2 strength. So they are pretty decent. I mean, really good, honestly, since there's nothing else better. Okay, so if you drop them, they disappear, but in 2005, you can change them for 25k. Okay. Okay, now we can head back to. Oh, you know what though? We should recharge. Should recharge their glory, I guess. I'll try to just remember it next time I go up near that area, I guess. But actually, we'll do it right now before. Because otherwise, we're just gonna procrastinate and not go up there and do it. Let's just do it right now. Earth runes, death runes. 224, 1, 2, 3. That should be good. Valdor. Reason why I want to make sure it's always charged is that way whenever I'm mining, I always have a chance to get gems. I have done a little bit of the gem rocks, but it's kind of interesting because I still feel like you get a lot of the opals and jades compared to regular gems. And like outside of like bolts, I don't think there's any use for them. So like they're pretty much useless. I don't know. Unless I'm wrong, which I could very well be. But as we recharge our prayer. Oh, we never used our prayer because we didn't have. That's right. We're one level off from, or no, 2 levels off from protection prayers. Protect from melee, anyways. I know back in the day, you used to be able to like sell charging services basically for like 5k, 3 to 5k a pop. I don't know if that's something that's going to go on necessarily anymore, since I feel like most everybody has the ability to do the heroes quest, but maybe for peers, if peers want their glories charged, they might actually pay you to do it. I don't know. Okay, we'll go back to Shiloh Village, and we're gonna smith those gold bars. It'd be nice to hit 50 smithing, but I don't think that I have nearly enough to hit. Well, maybe after when I smith all the gold and then I go and use up all the bars, I might. I think it'll be a thing once more people can afford to buy a glory or have a glory. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I think once say like 25% of the player base has a glory, I feel like then there'll be people that'll start charging them and for a fee. What that fee will be, my guess is somewhere between. I don't know if it'd be as high as 5k or not per charge. My guess is going to be like somewhere around 3k a charge. But also one tip or handy thing to know: whenever you use this cart, the fee that he charges you is based off the fee that you have or the coins you have in your inventory. So if you come with like 50K or something, I believe he charges you 200 coins. But it scales up, like, so if you only have like 50 GP, he'll only charge you like 20 or 30 GP or something. Not that it's something you'd ever, you know, use or whatever, but you never know. I always come through and buy out these three things: the vials of water, and the bronze bars, because um they're all higher value than the shop sells them to you for. Brain's kind of slow right now, probably because it's dealing with pain, and trying to think at the same time. Okay, now we just need cash stack. And oh, we only have 94 gold ore. Yeah, this isn't going to be nearly enough to get to 50. But this is the closest furnace to a bank. Although it is annoying how you have to go through dialogue every time you want to use it, but it's once you get the muscle memory to it, it's still the fastest furnace to go to. Should be getting like 50 something XP per bar now. 48 to 904, that's 52, 54, 55, 56. Yeah, we're getting 56 XP per bar. So this is like one of the best training methods for smithing. It's interesting because when they did surgery on my ankle, they one of the things they do is they do a nerve blocker on your leg, and it's kind of weird because like basically they shove this needle through like certain nerves or whatever, and like your leg will just be like kind of like jumping around on its own. But yeah, it was kind of funny because like they were doing it and they're like, "Yeah, can you keep your leg still?" And I'm like, "I am. I'm not moving it at all." And they're like, "No, you're moving it." I'm like, "I'm not moving my leg." So it's just like kind of has a mind of its own when they hit those nerves. But basically, what they do is they poke those nerves, and it like temporarily like shuts them off or whatever. And then I think they put some kind of numbing thing on the needle or whatever, and that's supposed to last like 24 hours to reduce the amount of pain that you have when you come out of surgery. That way they can do a same day surgery basically. Yeah, it sounds wild. It is wild. I'll tell you that much. But yeah, I can tell that nerve blocker is wearing off because the pain level is starting to get there. Seems like no matter which way I put the leg, it seems to be hurting. So, but if it gets too bad, then I'll just stop streaming. But for right now, it's good enough. What other quests do we still have left to do? None that sound interesting at the moment. Wait, is there? I wonder. Does Underground Pass give experience and agility? Okay, it does give agility experience dependent on your level. Hmm. Hey, there's 42 smithing. Yeah, I probably should do Underground Pass at some point. It's 3,000 in RuneScape 2. So maybe not even an agility level. Okay, well. Oh, but that's right. You want to have the, is it like 50 thieving, I think, for the shortcut? What does it say? I'll have to look on regular. Wait, does it have it here? $50, it looks like, is the thieving level you need to do that shortcut of the quest. Um, yeah, it's a luck based thing index. So like you have X% chance of failing a trap um during that little like maze, so to speak. Um, versus if you have the 50 thieving, you can bypass that completely. Um, but yeah, you're right. It's probably only a few minutes at the end of the day. So I mean, it could be longer depending on how bad your RNG is, right? If you have really bad RNG and you just fail, like yeah. But I am not gonna lie, the thieving in this game is by far like the worst thieving experience because like I don't know, I feel like you if you try to pickpocket something, like your success rate is like a tenth of that compared to OSRS. Maybe I'm just thinking things, but like I remember okay, so I'm 26. I remember when I was 23 or 24 before I had hit the ability to pickpocket warriors and the stalls were like just packed with people, so like it was pointless to like try and click the stalls because there was guards constantly coming over and you're just like losing way too much time in between successful pickpockets. So and stun timer is 3 times as long. Okay, that's probably what makes it feel so bad. But yeah, it's I had heard that actually that there was somebody that was cheating that somehow. Like they were logging out when they got stunned, like the same tick that they would get stunned, they would log out. Yeah, gates and doors are best. Yeah, I have what did I write down here? So 31 is the Artie gate, and then 39 is the Pirates gate. and then 46 is the Chaos Druid Tower Door. So I was thinking maybe I should do a guide on it actually, since so far I haven't seen anybody do an actual guide on it yet. You know, the like what the best rates are. A lot of spam clicking, yeah, true. Yeah, that's one of the reasons why my agility's not super high. Is the most efficient way is to do the monkey bars, and like I don't know, the two times that I've been there, I've gotten PK'd doing it. So, or not PK'd, but been attacked anyways. And so it just felt like a waste of time to go there and get attacked. Cake stall is faster than RD gate. Yeah, that's what I've heard. I've heard that if you can get like if you do it early in the morning or late at night and there's like nobody else doing it, you can get a lot better XP rates. But when there's other people doing it, then like your XP rates go down is what I've heard. I don't know if there's any truth to that or not, but yeah, one of the things that I'm gonna try and work on the next few days here, I guess, is just because I don't know if they're gonna like, cause the way they made it sound is that like they might be bringing Legends Quest this weekend. Is what it kind of sounded like a little bit. Like basically, as soon as it was done, as soon as they were done testing it, they were gonna bring it into the game. So like, I've been kind of thinking that I wanna maybe go train my range on men and just stack up as many herbs as possible, then go do some hobgoblins slash unicorns. So that way I have enough um, secondaries to be able to make plenty of potions to hit level 40. So I believe I believe it's 40 is what you need for legends. Let's see, where's the legends at? Legends, you need 52 mining, 50 crafting, 50 strength, 50 wood cutting, 42 prayer, 50 smithing, 50 agility, 50 thieving, and 45 herblore. 56 magic. Okay. So yeah, there's a lot of stat requirements for legends, but I'm hoping that I can have them all done by what is today? Is today Thursday already? Oh, today's Thursday, so basically between yeah, I might not have all the stats ready if they bring it out this weekend. But okay, how many iron bars do we have? 172, 243 steel. Hmm. Having a hard time deciding what I want to do this route. So I could make cannonballs, which would be really slow and tedious, but would probably give me what, like 125 profit on top of, what are they going for right now? They still like 125. Oh, buying 10K for 135 now. Interesting. Okay, so maybe my thought has been between cannonballs and studded leather armor. Yeah, arrows would actually be good too. Although if I was going to do that, I think I would rather do darts. But darts don't sell as easy. I did some darts previously. I did iron darts previously. That's what I'm planning on doing with these iron bars is darts. Oh yeah, people have buy offers in now for darts, so we're good there. Wonder, is it 10 dart tips per bar? I think it is. So 10 times iron bars, I think are profitable right now. Oh, just kidding. It's because the price of the iron bar went up to 200. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I do plan on using some of them myself. But I don't think I'll need as many as I'm able to make. I mean, I guess I only got 172 bars. Hmm. Makes me wonder, maybe I just go do some more iron ore mining. Well, maybe we'll just start out with these ones and see how many that gets us. La Rune. Where's the hammer? I think we might just do studs for these. This is a pro strat that nobody else knows about yet or has really brought up yet. I don't think. Or at least I'm claiming it's a pro strat, anyways. I actually figured it out just the other day. But then, of course, the price of everything just went all wacky. And so I was going to make a video on it. But now that the prices went all wacky, it's like I don't even know if it's reliable. So you can make these studs. The big streamer statistically challenged hop to my world. Oh, is that where like the blue dragon and red thing is? I don't even know where that's at. But I don't know. Does it actually pay to do kill those things? I don't know. What would be the difference between going there and killing them and going anywhere else, I guess, and killing them? But, well, I guess people don't need a quest to get to that versus they do need a quest to get to the Heroes Guild Blue Dragons. Ogre Enclave. Oh, so this requires Watchtower quest. So again, they got to do a quest to do it. So it's like I don't know. Like, hey, someone's buying D bones. 825 Alley M. I think we go sell my D bones actually. The heck? That's weird. Apparently, when you start smithing something, it doesn't like to stop in between. All right, we got a good amount of D bones to sell, so Allie M was buying D bones. Hmm, where did they go? Where? Wait. Buying Black Arm gain for Heroes Quest 10K. That's cheap. The dude in second place paid me 50K to get him through Heroes. He was advertising 40K. Went and did it for him, and then he wouldn't let me do it for 40K. He made me take 50K. That's what was that guy's name again? Never lose, bro. That guy. Well, that's interesting. Let's look up the D-bones on the thing and see. Maybe they've gone up in price, because usually when people are buying at the price that you would have sold previously, then other people are paying more. Not really. People are still trying to get 1K for them, but I have a feeling nobody's going to actually get 1K for them. Let's see, what does that come out to? 61 times 800. 48, 800. Very nice. Yeah, I rarely try to sell, whenever I do blue dragons, I rarely try to sell the bones like right afterwards, because like you almost have to just wait until someone's buying them, because otherwise you get scammed like 600 or 700 each. But if you just wait and see someone advertising, someone will be buying them for 800 each eventually. Okay. Um, we were making studs. Although I'm starting to wonder if I should be, since I'm seeing these people advertising buying cannonballs. So the reason for making steel studs, if you guys didn't know, is that you can use a steel stud on a regular leather body, not the hard leather body, but a regular leather body, and it creates a studded leather body. Well, if you high elk a studded leather body, it's like 510, I think. So basically, it's your cost of your steel bar and the leather plus your nature rune, which is like, it's not, you're still at a loss, a slight loss, but it's much better than a lot of your other options. And like, yeah, U's are like pretty much profitable at like right at like 500 to 510, but to get to U longbows, I mean, that's a lot of fletching levels. That's like 70 plus fletching, I think, for U-longs. Maybe more. Maybe it's higher. I know. I think it's 70. But versus doing these, you can do um, at a much lower crafting level. But yeah, you just add these to the body. Oh, oops. There we go. Turn them into studded bodies, and then they elk for 510 each. So I was gonna make a video on it. Maybe I still will at some point. But basically, you're kind of substituting these out for U longbows essentially. So instead of doing U longbows, you would do these. So that way you can yeah, it should be crafting XP too. I can tell you, what are we sitting at? 767 to 807. Let me see, 767 807. Let's do the math real quick on the calculator because I ain't gonna try and think through that much. 807 minus 767 equals, it's 40. So it's actually pretty decent too. 40 crafting XP. Nice. So you get 40 crafting on top of the mage XP, and it costs you a little bit to make them. Now, the one thing that stinks is like stocking up the other bodies, but there's 21 you can buy, or they sell for like 21 each in the clothing store in Varrock. And then they also sell for like 20 each in the Shadow Village shop as well. So you can kind of stock up on them. I would recommend the Shadow Village shop since it's closer to a bank. Um, ever so slightly. It's not much, but Josh, welcome, man. Look at that legendary gamer. Josh, did you catch the new strat for high elking? I kind of just stumbled across it the other day when I was looking at a crafting guide. The new strat is you make studs out of your steel bars, and you attach them to regular leather bodies, and they elk for 510 each. 3.7k nats. Very nice. Josh, they can. So what you're getting out of the studs is you're getting 40 crafting XP, and then alongside that, when you elk them, you get the magic XP, which is the bigger thing you're after. So you're basically elking for a slight loss, but in return, you're getting 40 free crafting XP out of that, on top of the smithing XP, obviously. So basically, you're trading the 40 crafting XP for the profit that you'd get if you were able to buy U longbows for cheap enough. But finding U longbows for cheap enough is like pretty much no longer a thing because everybody and their brother is trying to buy U longbows at this point. So now the only thing that would be, you could say, is optional would be, well, you could make them into arrow tips, right? There's that side of the story. But then if you do that, you're missing out on the mage XP from high elking. So it's kind of a trade off. Steel plate bodies is a loss. You're looking at 5 steel bars for 1200 elk. So it's a direct loss. So it's faster. It'd be faster smithing XP. So if you had unlimited money, that would definitely be the way to go. Is just make plate bodies because it'd be a lot faster XP if you're just looking for the XP. But or calls, of course, but those won't go up till call. Oh, cannonballs. Actually, that's the only other thing that I would think of, and only because they're fairly profitable right now. So right now they're going for like 130 right now. So like one steel bar making um 4 cannonballs. It's 130 times 4. It's what is that, 520 or something like that. And steel bars are like 350 right now, I think. So it is a lot slower though. I will say it takes a long time. But yeah, it would be good money. It'd be good money, but would it be? Here's how I have to look at something. So like, I know for a fact that I can go pick flax and I can spin that flax and I can get a guaranteed about 80 to 90K an hour guaranteed, no matter how the market is. The market's good, probably over 100K an hour. If it's bad, you're looking at like 70, 80, 90K, something like that. So like, if it takes you a lot longer, oh man, I didn't even smith them all. If it takes you a lot longer to smith the cannonballs, which it does, um, opportunity cost, right? Like if the opportunity cost isn't there, then Akami says 1 times plus essence refund if you want it. I don't know how he can offer that. That's so crazy. It is so crazy. Was that dead body in the black G? I was talking to Akami yesterday, and I did run some essence a little bit, but it sounds like once he hits 99, yeah, it is. It is. It's legit. I did try yesterday, and he is giving you 24 natures and 24 noted essence. But yeah, exactly, Josh. Yep, that's. But I think I'm gonna get all that info. Um, I talked to him and convinced him. Not convinced him. Just asked him if he would be willing to sit down with me and do an interview once he hits 99 rune crafting as to like how he did it. You know, because I'm curious, and I'm sure a lot of other people are curious. He's like, "Oh, I don't think anybody would be interested in the video." I said, "Well, I think people would, but if you don't want to, it's fine." He's like, "No, I'll do it." So yeah, it's definitely a loss. Like no matter how you look at it, you can't, like, it's a guaranteed loss of what would it be, 55 times 24 every trip. So that's why I want to sit down and interview him after he gets 99 rune crafting and see how he did it. Like what, like someone's got to be funding him. It's just, I'm hoping that he's willing to spill the beans and like explain everything, like who was funding and everything. But who knows? Maybe he won't be willing to either, or maybe they might not let him. So, but that's probably several months off, I'm guessing, before he gets to that point. Maybe I should check and see what his level is. Maybe he's leveling up faster. I'm expecting though too. Let's see, Runecraft. No, he hasn't gained a level in like a few days now. Still 86. 55 times 24 times runner count. Yeah, yep, that's exactly it. So it's like how to be able to sustain that for the next, I don't know when he started doing that, but to be able to sustain that for the next 5 levels, which is like, I'm guessing 2 weeks from now is probably when he's going to hit 91, somewhere in that ballpark. All depends on how like hard he like pounds the pavement, so to speak, right? But I mean, I don't care who you are, like there comes to be a certain point where you can no longer just literally craft essence for 12 hours a day, like even yesterday when I ran, I don't know, I probably did like an hour of running with him. Um he he got bored of it, and he had to like move around, like he decided to run some himself at the same time, running back to the shop and back just to like give his brain a break or whatever. Oh, you know what? It'd be easy to figure out, right? Okay, so Josh, if we just did the essence count, right? So the essence count to 99 is 650 KS, and then you times that by 55, that would be the overall investment, right? And yeah, he's alter standing. So for the most part, the runners is all dependent on how many people are on, from what I could tell. I did it for about an hour, and during that hour, there was an ears from, at one point, there was just like 3 of us, and then like on the high side, there was probably like 6. So it's like, it's kind of all over. And I'm sure, and that was, you got to remember that's outside of peak hours too. That was like early hours of the morning, actually. So peak hours, I mean, it might be closer to like 10 people he's, running or has running for him. Yeah, that's the other thing. So Josh, you got to think about like before he started offering like 7x, 10x, all that kind of stuff. Likely he stockpiled up a ton of money from making 7x air runes for say 10 levels or whatever. And by doing that, he had this huge pool of cash that now he can put right back into rune crafting by buying essence up at the going rate of 10 and 25, 10 and 25 each. I don't know what the going rate was because this is only day 11 for me, but I'm sure it was cheap, really cheap starting out. So like he was probably far enough ahead that he was able to buy it super cheap, and then basically just making one rune was probably profitable at that point. If you're able to buy it for 10 and you can make an air rune, and the air rune will sell for basically 10 as well. I mean, as soon as you do 2x, you're already doubling your money essentially. So if he's doing 5 and 6x or whatever it ends up being within the first, week or so of the server being open, I mean, just think of all that excess cash that he's been able to just pile up from that point until basically right before servers opened, or even like 2 weeks ago, even. All that cash that he was able to pile up. And then before he had to start offering close to the same amount that he was making, as far as like, okay, he can runecraft 8 airs. Now he can offer 8x to all the runners. So I think that's the only way he's able to do it is he stockpiled enough on the front end to realize, how much he's going to be able to make when he's doing it on the back end. And same with like natures, like when he was first doing natures, he wasn't offering natures plus S. I think he was offering only 20 natures per 24 initially. So it's like he was basically stockpiling 4 natures for every runner for each run in the beginning. So like, okay, if they did like, say, I don't know how many runs he did, but maybe they did say 1,000,000 runs or something, or maybe not 1,000,000. That's absurd, but maybe like 5,000 to 10,000 runs. I don't know. That could be a ton of money. Um, basically stockpiled up. But is that enough to pay for 650,000 essence at 55 each? I don't know. I don't know. But I have a feeling that you'd have to have funding. Index, where's your clue? I don't know. Do you check your back pocket, man? When I say 20, Josh, I'm referring to the number of nature runes actually. So like when he first started I seen one advertisement anyways when he first started doing natures. I shouldn't say when he first started doing natures. It was basically like the first day that I was playing, and I seen, or as soon as the membership opened, and I seen that he was offering nats the first day or whatever. He wasn't offering full 24. It was like 20 nats per 24s. So he was collecting 4 nature runes for every runner initially. I'm pretty sure it was a kami that was offering that. If it wasn't a kami, it was one of the other high level rune crafters. But regardless, profiting 4 nats per runner, right? I mean that adds up pretty fast. But yeah, at the end of the day, I don't think the numbers add up because like obviously, right? Every 7 levels is double the XP, right? In RuneScape. So, every time you go 7 levels, you have to have basically the XP level you're at right now, the number of, or the amount of XP doubles every 7 levels. Something to always keep in the back of your mind for like if you're thinking like how close I am to XYZ levels. But so because it scales exponentially, also the cost is going to scale exponentially. So like even if you stockpiled a ton of money, in that first couple days of offering nats, that's not even going to come close to how much more he's going to have to spend because every 7 levels he gets, which he was at 80, I think it was like 81 or something, or 82 when members opened, something like that. Oh yeah, thanks for stopping by, Josh. So like obviously if that would be over 7 levels, so more than double of the XP that he had coming into members side with RC that he would have had to make up for. So like he's still going to be at a net loss. So there has to be somebody funding him, my opinion. But hopefully he'll be willing to, when I sit down and interview him, he'll be willing to explain how it all worked out. Crystal Sword. Let's see what that sounds like. $44 smithing coming in. Very nice. I know at one point those strange fruits were selling for a lot, but I think they're only like 500 each now or something like that. So do one more trip of D'hide and then head into bed, unless you get a clue. Well, good luck. I hope you do get a clue. Holy cow, selling lockpicks for 4K? Guys, there's money there. pretty sure you only need like 35 thieving or something like that to pickpocket rogues. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you need a lot more than that. I don't know. Oh wow, Nats are going up. 300 each. That guy's buying them for. Wow, that's crazy. 1,426 tunas left until 76 fishing. Very nice. Now, what are the chances that you're actually going to catch 1,426 tunas? I think it's slim to none because I think you're going to end up um, getting more swordfish. Yeah, seriously, Zeke, go run some gnats. I don't know if Josh is running any or not. Oh, Josh isn't on right now. But Akame is on right now. If you guys do want money or gnats, or like good money, like it's like right around. I want to say it's right around 1,000 of them that you can make an hour if you're doing it efficient. Or maybe it's not quite 1,000. Maybe it's like 700 or 800. You don't need rune crafting, Zeke. You just all you do is you run to the altar with um essence and cash, like maybe 10k cash, and then your stack of essence. And actually, you don't even need a stack of essence now because he's doing refund on S. So like you could do like just bring like 50 or 60 S or whatever. And that would be enough. But basically, you go to the well, I could show you how to do it actually if you're down to do it. It's up to you. Instead of just explaining everything, I could just show you if you actually wanted to do it. I could go run like 1 or 2 times with you. Index has 44 rune crafting. Yeah, yeah, and I would prefer to rather even though you're actually making money doing nats for Akame. Index is offering 24 nats plus a kiss blow per run. I mean that's tempting right there. Zeke, are you here right now? Oh, I only have 27 more steel bars to go. I might as well. Let me make these things and then we can go. If you want to just hop to my world, if you're. And Zeke, you'll have to remind me what was your in-game username? Oh, and you don't have a nature talisman, yeah. Oh, and I also found out that you can actually use nature talismans without any rune crafting level, but you just can't do the actual crafting. Zeke Daut. Okay, yeah, you're on world 5. Yeah, when you hop to my world, we can go do a run. Zeke, do you have 51 magic for our don't telly? Or 45 for Camelot? You do. Which one do you have? Camelot or Artie? Okay. You got Artie. Okay. Are you here in are you in Varrock right now? Okay, yeah, you are. Okay. Basically just equip like um just your normal like lightweight gear. So your boots of lightness basically. And then you're gonna want to grab some cash. I usually grab like 10K or so. And then you'll want to grab some essence. In this case, grab like say 50 essence. Um Trying to think if there's anything else. I don't think there's anything else. So then just grab some water runes and some law runes and go ahead and teleport to Ardone. We'll go to the bank down here. And Artie, and we'll drop off the water runes. And what we'll do is we'll take out one nature rune, so we have the nature rune slot filled. And then we'll grab one. Where is it now? One anti poison. Are you here? Where are you at right now? I lost you someplace. If you don't have any anti poisons, that's okay. You can leave that slot empty. So basically, it should look just like my inventory is right now. Oh, you need to go to Camelot. Okay, that's fine. I'll wait for you. Probably just gonna show you how this works. Then I think I'm gonna hop off the live stream, to be honest, because this leg is just really starting to hurt pretty good. So as soon as we're done here, I'm gonna hop off. I think figure out some way to manage the pain a little bit. Might go to bed soon as well. Yeah. Oh, I was gonna help North Farak. I was gonna help him. Just a little tired. What time is it right now where you're at? Are you in Australia, Index? Tomorrow's Chaos Druid Warrior time. Finland, okay, half past midnight. Hey Zeke, where are you at right now? You on your way? I think I'm just gonna go and eat from the bakery stall while I'm waiting for you then. Oh, there he is. Okay, you got everything? Where'd he go? Over this way. There you go. Talk to this guy right here. Say yes, please. I'll wait for you. There he is. How much run energy you got left? None? Okay, we'll walk. So basically, this is the only reason that we have the anti-poison. Is for just in case if these were to ever poison us, or if the tribesmen that randomly attack you every now and again were to ever poison you, then you have it. But I think I ran like an hour with Josh the other day, and then I did like an hour with Akame yesterday. I think both times I might have only used one dose. So it's not very often, or it's not very likely that you're going to get poisoned, but there is that chance, and that's the only reason why you bring one. But you can buy them in the store here too. So starting out here, we'll sell. Where is? We'll sell all of our cakes and bread. But what you're gonna do is you're gonna sell 24 essence into the store. So 10, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you're gonna buy those same 20. Oh, okay. Okay, we can't do it here. Um, did someone buy your essence? Did you get your 24 essence back, Zeke? Or did someone buy it from you? Buy them out of the shop from you? Yeah, okay, so don't trade. How many essence do you have left? Yeah, don't sell yet because someone's trolling the shop. Who's the guy that's staying here? Yep. Where's this Pexo guy? Um, who was stealing essence? I didn't catch the name of the guy that stole it from me. Later, Index. Thanks for stopping by. I don't know, man. There's a lot of like like this shady guy that keeps going up and down the ladder right here. I think he's waiting for someone to trade in their essence. That's a bummer. Um, I bet it's this Miri guy. Now that I think about it, or was this Quiz? This was the guy, right? I think it was that Quiz guy. Not 100% sure who it was. Either Quiz. But I keep an eye on Quiz and Pexo. Same with this Yo Kick guy. Okay, let's try this again. Normally you don't have to worry about that. How much S did you have, Zeke? You only have 25 in notes. Okay. I'm gonna let this guy know. Okay. All right. Follow me. Did you get 25 or 24 essence in your inventory like this now? Yeah. So when you trade, you can only trade. Yeah, this guy's. You can only trade 24 to the guy that swaps for you. But somebody there is stealing essence. I don't know who it is, but somebody is. But what I'll do is to make it easier, so that you don't get scammed or someone steals all of your essence when you go to the shop. Sell 10 and buy 10. Sell 10, buy 10. So do that twice, and then sell 4 and then buy 4 back. That way, if someone's trying to scam you, you'll hopefully you only get scammed for like 4, but it might make more sense just to go back and get like a stack of like 100 essence just to be safe. So that way, if someone does troll and buy you out, that way you still have essence to still run. Yeah, it shouldn't have to be like this, but there's obviously somebody here who's you know not not being a team player, unfortunately. So what you'll do is you'll trade a Kami, and you'll give him 24 essence. So I give him 24 essence. He'll give me 24 nats and 24 rune essence in return. And now I can run back over and over. And the only reason for the anti-poison is, again, if you get hit by a tribesman or a spider, that way you have the ability to not die or whatever. So yeah, you just do that on repeat. But I gotta end the stream. I'm struggling with this pain, so I gotta dip out. Thanks for thanks for all the support and thanks for stopping by. Um, you probably already threw a like on the video or stream, but if you didn't, feel free to do that. Much appreciated. But but yeah, it's right. I don't know how long this offering is going to be going for. Like, I don't know if it's something where it's like he's only going to be offering this for X amount of days. But I have a feeling that once he hits 91, the offers are going to go the other way, as in like they're not going to be as good as they are right now. Because once he hits 91, he doesn't need any higher level. He's achieved 2x nats. So likely he'll be offering 1-to-1 at that point and no additional essence, if I was to guess. Because likely he's taken a loan basically to be able to pay for all this, is my guess. And at some point he's got to pay it back. Um, so yeah, if you want to run this here, that'll make it easier for you to run. But yeah, I gotta hop off, dude. My ankle is just hurting too bad. So anyways, you have a good night, man.